It's You Talk, baby.
You Talk family, what go on? This your boy D. I wanted to come on and tell you guys thank you to everyone, my whole entire You Talk family that's been supporting me since I started doing this back in 2020. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you guys. And a big thank you to everyone that is signed up with your You Talk memberships. Thank you very much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. I also wanted to say thank you and shout out to our super producer, the man himself, Mr. King Judge, KJ Production, Mr. Marquise Judge. Thank you, brother. I appreciate everything you do. I love you, brother. You already know. Also, a big thank you and shout out to our super co-host, Mr. Larry Frank Jr. You Talk family, I know y'all appreciate him, and I do as well. Shout out to Mr. Larry Frank Jr. Thank you for all that you do, brother. I love you. Let's get into it, man. Let me tell you about these 3 different memberships that we got going on at You Talk. The first membership is the You Talk Club. And with that membership, you will receive different loyalty badges for every month that you are a member of the You Talk family. The second membership is the You Talk VIP. And with that membership, you will receive 10% off any You Talk branded merchandise or apparel. And you will get different photos and videos whenever we're out and about. We'll be sending you different stuff. And the third membership is the You Talk Box. And with that membership, you will receive exclusive content when we're doing special interviews with special guests. You will have access to those interviews, and you will get 15% off any You Talk branded merchandise or apparel. So those are your 3 memberships. Pick one of the 3, and if you don't, it's still all good. It's all love over here at You Talk, but everybody that's got their memberships, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, like I said. So, like I said before, thank you. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting the movement. Everybody stay safe, take care. And y'all know how we start every video and every show that we do. And y'all know how we end every video and every show that we do. It ain't no us without you, baby. And I'm out. We love you guys. Take care. It's You Talk.
It's You Talk, baby.
Yeah, I want to show some love, give some support to my boy Nevin, founder of You Talk Nation. Continuous success, brother. And all I got to say is, it ain't no me without you, baby.
Ain't no me without you, baby.
It ain't no me without you, baby.
Yeah, You Talk, it's the people show. Look, You Talk, let the people know. Look, yeah. This is hurricane season. Only legends come up out there, you like Chris and Teigen. Name a letter better, W, that's what we preaching. Hurricane force winds whenever we breezing. Got rings for a reason. Look, we treat a gator like the swamp people. There's Seminoles like the block people. And for my dogs, I will drive people. Just being frank, I got they flank like a cornerback. And I ain't even much a Florida cat. But hurricanes, I know more of that than most. Cause I seen them turn our houses into boats. That's that real talk, baby. I hope you was taking notes. That's the real talk, baby. Yellow Nation, coast to coast. Is that You Talk? Yeah.
It's You Talk, baby.
Yeah.
It's You Talk, baby.
The #1 podcast.
It's You Talk, baby. It's You Talk, baby.
You Talk family. What go on? What go on? What's up? What's up? What's up, You Talk family? This your boy D. And of course, I got my guy, the man himself, Mr. Larry Frank Jr. in the building. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no us without you, baby.
Without you, baby.
You Talk family, Kane Nation, what's going on? Shout out to everybody. Man, it's been a minute. It's been a while, Larry Frank Jr., since we've been on, man. We miss you, Utah family. We miss you guys, man. Hope everybody has been doing well. Shout out to Mr. Eric Myrick. I want to start off with him tonight, man. Thank you, Eric Myrick, for all that you do, man. Eric Myrick, man, sent a cash out, man. And I really appreciate the support. We appreciate the support, Eric Myrick. Day one, you've been down. You always contribute. You always sending money. Shout out to Latrella Stoudemire. Let me put her up as well. Shout out to all the regular contributors, my mother. Shout out to everybody that donates, man. We appreciate all of you guys. But Eric Myrick sent a gracious cash out, man. And like I say, we are an independent station, man. Everything is done out of our pockets. Thank you for understanding, all of you guys, man, that, you know, every little bit helps, man. We appreciate no matter what you send. We're thankful. And like I say, I try to return it and, you know, sending out merch and say thank you to all the subscribers, for everybody that got your subscriptions. We appreciate you guys. Thank you all. Shout out to B Nard too, man. B Nard in the house. What it do, man? But yes, man. Thank you, Eric Myrick, for everything. Latrella, B Nard, he's a subscriber as well. Larry Frank, I am on the road. I'm home in Florida. Latrella, why you didn't tell me it was this damn cold down here? I feel like I'm still in Atlanta. Frank, it's cold as hell down here, bro. Man, it's crazy, bro. I told you, bro, I can't remember it being this cold when I used to live down here, bro. It is freezing, bro.
Yeah.
It's freezing. I'm up in my I'm at my Uncle George's house, man, hanging out. Shout out to Darryl Rayford, man, in the building, man. Thank you, Darryl Rayford. He's another subscriber as well, man. Always donating. Thank you, Darryl, man. That's our guy, man. That's our brother, Rafe. Shout out to Rafe, man. You can't hear us? You can't hear us? Y'all can't hear us?
Put a one in the chat if you can hear. I don't know if it's yeah, put a one in the chat. Let us know if you can hear.
Can y'all hear us? Okay, love piece of happy to say he can't hear.
Yeah.
Y'all let us know if y'all can hear us.
Make sure, yeah.
Yeah, make sure before we just talking. Everybody say one.
Darryl can hear you.
Antonio Abner, thank you too, man, for your subscription as well. Everybody saying one. Can everybody hear us? Latrella, B Nard, y'all can hear us?
I think, yeah, we getting, yeah.
Yeah, Bama McCain. What's up, Bama McCain? He said, everybody, I don't know what's going on, love and peace. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you to everybody, man. That's you know, with your subscription and everything. We appreciate it. Antonio say yeah. But yeah, it's cold out here, man. Frank, man. I feel like I'm back in the A, man. But shout out to our super producer, man, the man himself, man. KJ Production. Always, man. Shout out to KJ Production, man. We appreciate you. We love you, man. Shout out to Larry Frank. Is it just me that can't hear? I think so, love. Peace and happiness.
I think so. Yeah, everybody else seemed to have us.
On, bro. Maybe you on mute because everybody else said they can hear us.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Derek Alford, man. Shout out to my big bro. That's my big bro. That was Larry Frank. Say it again, man, so they can hear. I don't think yeah.
Hey, but you know what? It's 2025, man. I'm gonna change his name from Onk. We're gonna go from Onk to the Fish Man.
The Fish Man? Okay. The Fish Man is doggone handcuffed the barbecue, man. He trying to invite me back down there, man. I told him I ain't coming back though. We got to do it at a neutral location because he made me eat last time. So I'm still mad at him about that, Larry Frank. Shout out to my cousin, Troy Woodard, man. Shout out to Troy. Troy, man, you in the city, man. I'm coming to see you tonight after the show, man. I'm gonna come check you, Sugar Pop, and Toy out, man, after the show tonight. Latrella say she can hear. We finna get to it, man. Larry Frank, look at there. Look what you call him, the Fish Man?
The Fish Man. We gonna retire Onk. That's Fish Man.
We retire. Hey, look at that. Look at Ray. The
Hey,
fish
Rayford,
man, dog,
Rayford, hey, Mr. Rayford, every time you and Unc get together, well, I ain't gonna say Unc, every time you and him get together, say, hey, man, what's happening, fish man?
Hey, where you get the fish man from, son? Where you get the fish man from?
He put me on fish last year when we was up there, man. He
Well,
did.
yeah.
Hey, but I'm gonna give him his
Because
props,
Nicky,
boy. He fried them motor scooters, though.
he did his thing, man.
He
And
did his
shout out to
thing.
Malik Savage. Yeah, Malik,
Yes,
we
sir.
finna get into it, man. We heard, man. Shout out to my brother Kenny, man. I was on the phone talking to Kenny last night. Kenny, we were talking about that last night, Malik. We finna touch on that, man. So again, I'm gonna put the telephone number up, man. It's a people show. We ain't heard from you guys in a long time.
Yep.
Man, me and Larry Frank, man, we're gonna give it to y'all guys. We're gonna let you talk, man. We said we was coming back on. I know it's been about 3 or 4 weeks since they hired the DC. And like I say, man, don't you guys forget, man, to support my brother and my sister, Mr. Larry Frank Jr. and Shy Blue on their new show. The episode 4 will premiere on Monday. Real Talk. And you want to go ahead and well, Larry Frank, I'm gonna let you do that with your show. How you doing tonight, first of all, brother? And then you can go ahead and let them know what's going on over there on Real Talk as well. Sherry, look.
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great, and I appreciate you giving us the platform to do something else different here and to appeal to not just our U-Talk people, but masses beyond the U-Talk, because we just one big old family.
Right.
Real quick plug for Monday night. I don't know if y'all seen the advertisements, if y'all seen the promos, but Monday night's topic is going to be something that I think a lot of people can relate to. I know me,
Yes.
I know D.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about, cutting people off. We're talking about family. We're talking about friends, loved ones, co-work. It don't matter. If you have to cut people off, we want you to come in and chime in about it. We try to talk about everything. So I think it's going to be a hot show Monday. So we want y'all to join us. Same time, as we here, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Hope to see you Monday night.
Good one. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, they do a good job, man. Our very own man, Larry Frank Jr. is hosting, and his co-host, our sister, Miss Shy Blue. They do a great job, man. We all in the chat, man. We're gonna build the show up just like we did U-Talk. I appreciate all of you guys' support. Shout out to my mother. Thank you for the dono, mother. I love you. Like always, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's get into it, man.
Yep.
We got a new DC, y'all. Hell, we got a lot of new coaches.
Mm-hmm.
You got a DC, Corey Heatherman. You got a new D-line coach. Damon Lewis used to play for the U. He's back. You got the defensive back coach, Mr. Zach Etheridge. He's here. And we got another assistant D-back coach too. What is his name? Shout out to Benny Barrett.
Will Harris from Florida.
From Florida. And we got somebody else that used to coach too at the U. I forgot his name. He's y'all know who I'm talking about. He was here about 3 years ago. I keep on forgetting his name.
Terry.
Terry,
I can't think of the last name.
Yeah. Terry. Yeah, but the topic of the show, man, Larry Frank, to speak on the DC, again, don't know a lot about him. Like I said, I am definitely not going to bash. I'm open to see, how is this going to work out. Mario going into his 4th year. Now, my opinion alone, I'm just saying, I thought that we would have probably went with somebody that was a little bit more polished and experienced, because I know a lot of our fans, they only go off of what the first damn thing that they Google, which will tell you that he took a Minnesota defense that was something like 60 in the nation and made them a top 10 defense. But they won't go any farther than that and look at that where he was before that. But again, I'm not saying you don't supposed to start somewhere, Larry Frank, but I am saying you got people like Jason Taylor that's on the staff. And I'm just saying, like, Jason Taylor was a high school coach. We couldn't promote Jason Taylor to a DC. I see Damon Lewis with experience in the NFL and in college too with the Colorado Buffaloes. He was a D-line coach with the Buffs. These guys got experience. I just feel like it was a safe hire. I say all that to say I still think it was another safe hire. Now again, I could be proven wrong, and I'm definitely gonna sit back and watch, because a lot of y'all wanted to give Mario a 4th year, and you got a 4th year. I think I done seen all I wanted to see out of Mario, because like I say, you had a generational quarterback with Cam Ward, and we couldn't even get to the ACC championship game. You got all of these quality head coaches. You got all of these players again out of the transfer portal. What can we expect this year? Are we gonna at least get to the ACC championship game this year, or what are we doing, y'all? What are we doing, Larry Frank? What's your thoughts, bro?
I'm not going to drink the Kool-Aid, but I am going to be somewhat optimistic on this whole situation, and I'm going to tell you why. Even though Heatherman is a relative unknown and he's getting a little bit or a certain amount of hype off of what he did at Minnesota, and that's a good point right there. Notre Dame is going to tell us all we need to know week 1.
That's right.
Even though Heatherman is going to get a lot of hype right now, and he's coming off of his stint at Minnesota, I think there's more reason to be optimistic about what Heatherman brings to the table versus pessimistic. I do believe that the insurance policy around Heatherman was the staff hires that were made that's on his defensive staff. Because Will Harris, listen, we saw how Florida was upset. Florida fans were pissed when they found out he was leaving. They were upset. Harris is a pretty doggone good recruiter. So that's a good thing, and he's pretty solid as a DB coach. Zach Etheridge, he's developed a couple of guys into some NFL caliber talent, and he's a solid coach. Damian Lewis just had a top 10 unit in sack percentage at Colorado. So coming over here to this side along with Jason Taylor, I think that's a precursor for some good things up front. And I think all of those staff hires on the defensive side of the ball will complement Heatherman. And if Heatherman comes in and he's the flip side of what Lance Guidry was, and he's actually no nonsense about business and he knows what he's doing, I think you've got some guys on the defensive staff that can make that work. I mean, I don't think Heatherman is going to come in here running stunts with the defensive line, the defensive ends and all of that stuff, and just a lot of the crazy stuff that you saw. I think Heatherman is going to come in, and this is his opportunity. He had a good thing at Minnesota, and his job was pretty much safe at Minnesota. You know what? I mean, come on. I mean, you know what it takes for you to lose your job as a DC at Minnesota, and I mean, he had a pretty good year. So I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid on him, but at the same time, I am relatively optimistic. I think this hire to me, I think is going to mirror what Mario did moving on from Josh Gaddis to Shannon Dawson for the offensive side of the ball. I think this is the Shannon Dawson of the defensive side of the ball, but it's going to hinge on what he has player-wise. Real quick, I want to touch on that. It looks as if a lot of these players, especially in the secondary, are in position to be better. O.J. Frederick was one of the top young corners in all college football last year. He's coming back. On the other side, you potentially got Xavier Lucas. Once again, solid, You add in Brantley coming in there. You still have Zaquan Patterson. You've got a lot of, especially in that DB room, you got a lot of potential that now I think with capable coaching, you can see them reach a high or a fuller potential that you would not have seen. Listen, Travis Jackson was a mistake. So I think the wrongs were righted with Travis Jackson and Lance Guidry with the combination of Etheridge, Harris. Listen, if it was so bad down here, why would Harris leave Florida? Florida is trending up. Based off of how they finished the season, Florida's stock is starting to rise a little bit. More excitement on the defensive side than, what we have at Miami. So why come from Florida to Miami if, it wasn't something, to be excited about?
LaTrella, you say your sound went out. Are we still good, you guys?
Put a one in the chat if you can hear us.
I'm on the road. Y'all put a 1 in the chat. Can you guys still hear us? Can we get a 1? If you can still hear us. Okay, thank you, Mr. Savage. We appreciate it.
Appreciate
everybody
it.
Still good?
All right. Everybody
Antonio
good.
said they still good. I don't know, Trella. Everybody say we good. Okay. I'm on the road, you guys. I'm with you, Miss Palmer. I'm with you. I have doubts about any coordinator that isn't allowed to hire his own staff. Top coordinators don't take jobs that don't allow it. Listen, I mean, again, I'm gonna say it again. I feel like it was a safe hire. I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna work. I am gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch it. I'm not drinking no Kool-Aid.
Right.
None. I'm sitting back. Thank you, Jamal. Shout out to Jamal, J Books, Slow Folks. Shout out to everybody. Thank you guys. Sherry, Benny Barrett. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch. And I want to go ahead and give y'all a warning. Right now. You heard it right here on Utah. And I'm saying, please, please. Spring practice is about to start in 2 weeks. Y'all know how this go. Frank, you know where I'm going.
And that's why I'm laughing.
Don't be calling up here. Talking about, man, everybody look good when y'all go down there to the practice from the 1st to the 6th grade. Don't be talking about how good the team look, how good Carson Beck look. We don't want to hear none of that, man. Don't call Utah with it. Call all of the other stations but Utah.
Yeah.
But that. Don't call them. Yeah, go ahead, Frank. Tell them.
Yeah.
I want to make sure we clear on that, Utah.
Y'all listen. Y'all call them other channels that like to blow smoke up y'all ass, making y'all think Miami gonna win a national championship because the quarterback threw for 200 yards in a spring game. Don't call up here with that bullshit telling us,
don't do that.
Do you see Carson Beck, that 80-yard bomb? Boy, they're gonna torch every second day. Don't y'all start that shit.
Please don't do it. We gotta call him, man. We got our first caller tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Frank. Calling you over Utah. State your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, man, this is Mr. Myrick, man, calling from Atlanta, Georgia. Douglasville.
Brother.
I'm somewhere right now. What's going on? Hey, I appreciate the shout out earlier, but my question to you is off topic. Did you check your PayPal?
No, I didn't, sir. You know, you do so much, bro, man. You either be in cash.
That's good. You
at one before, so no, bro. I didn't check PayPal, bro.
You want to check it?
I can't right now because my phone dead. I gotta plug it up when I get back somewhere stationary to plug it up. So
man, hey man, I'm
I've been running all day. I ain't even had a chance to put it on the charger, man.
Hey man, I'm gonna ask for my money back.
Hey, don't do that, bro. Like you want our day, man.
Hold up, the way stuff sounded, man. E. Myrick, don't tell me you don't hit the Powerball on some brothers, man. Because if you did, man, I'm gonna send you my doggone cash app too, bro.
Hey, Larry, I told D like a little while ago, man. I had accidentally sent some money to somebody. It was accidentally. And I told him, I say, look, man, I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna try to make up for that because I listened to him, but it was about boxing. It was a boxing channel with him. But you know, y'all my favorite channel as far as these canes, and we family. So I'm like, even though it was a mistake, I said I'm gonna try to send y'all something in regards to the things that y'all do for the people and like, man, you support your fans like we support y'all. So I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
I mean, you show up to everything. Y'all, man, show up to everything. He's there for everything that we do. Donate. He's a subscriber. Thank you for everything, bro.
I donated for nothing because somebody can't even keep their phone charged. So that's neither here nor there.
You gotta forgive me for that, bro. Like I say, your boy down here on business, and I've been running around, man. I apologize, bro, but I'm gonna call you. As soon as I charge up tonight,
I gotta give Eric Myrick a quick shout out because at the bash, bro, I almost lost it when he walked up to me and introduced himself and shook his hand. He said, "Hey, I'm Eric Myrick." I said, "What up, man? What's happening?" "Hey, you ain't mad tonight, is you? You always mad all the time." Nah, bro, I'm good because Eric he be seeing me fussing and cussing people out all the time. So that's our boy right there.
Yes, sir.
We spoke briefly last night. We want to get your take. What's your take on everything that's going on at the U? The new defensive coordinator. Man, you spoke last night. Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts?
It's basically the same as yours. I mean, I'm not being a fan of the Canes all my life, man. One thing that y'all was real big on last year, and I kind of fell for the banana in the tailpipe. at the end because we were doing so good because our great Cam was. I fooled myself into thinking that we was gonna do something. So with the new coaches, new players, I just got to see it on the field, bro. I don't until they show it on the field, I'm not gonna be the one to sit there and say what we did in spring and all that type of stuff, because that don't mean nothing. I mean, you look at last year, we did all that. Defense was great, supposedly last year when it came to the spring, and then they was trash during the regular season. So, I mean, they got to show me on the field, man. I don't care nothing about all the hype and how good we look. Cause I'm hearing it already. Like I heard it this morning. Listen to a Kane show. Oh man, we looking good. They doing that. You know, they doing their workouts. They got these players. They showing out. They doing all this great stuff. I don't care, man. Show me on the field. Show me on the field. Other than that, I don't care. I'm gonna support the Canes regardless. But you know, I'm about that action.
Fights.
You can say anything, man. Until you show it, I don't care.
Definitely.
But,
so let me ask you this:
that's where I'm at.
What position or what coach? Who do you think will make an impact this year, man? Whether it's a coach, whether that be a player, who do you think will make an impact this year on the team?
Who do I hope to make? Who I hope to make an impact? The defensive coach.
That'll make an impact.
Yeah, the new defensive coach. I hope he makes a huge impact. I don't think it's hard to be better than what it was last year. So that part is easy. But I hope he turns it around to where we really ranked, not just the way they say we ranked and top this and top that, but when we see it when we see it live or on tape, we look like trash. Now I hope we improve in everything as far as defensive wise. So that's my biggest thing. I mean, I don't expect too much out of the offense because of how great we was last year. I don't expect anything better than that. But in defense, they say defense wins championships, and if we had one last year, we definitely would have been in the championship. So that's where I'm at with it.
Thanks.
Good. That part. Well, we appreciate it, Eric Mark, man, like always, bro. And I know I would definitely be giving you a call, man, after the show, man, once I could just get a little bit of juice on this phone. So we appreciate you like always, brother. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, man. You know I'm working.
Man. Yeah, I know.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you be making that big money, man. I'm a nigga get a loan from you, me and Frank. I know we good for it.
I hear you.
I know.
Oh yeah. You know, if your phone was working, you'll see how good for it you is.
You know what, my Eric, I love you, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric. Monday night, Eric. I want to see you Monday night, Eric. I want to see you Monday night, man. Chime in, bro. We gonna get it.
Oh yeah. Hey, Larry Frank. Before I go, man, great show, brother.
Appreciate you.
Great show.
We trying, bro.
Great show. Yeah. Me and D was talking about that too, like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that was yeah.
And I'll be listening. Did you get the link I sent you yesterday? I already sent it to you.
I got to go back and check.
Okay.
My phone died. My phone died.
Bye.
It's you talk, baby.
That's our brother, man. Eric Meyer, y'all already know, man. Shout out to my sister. She's in the building, man. Miss Nikki Frank is in the building, man. Shout out to her, man. That's Miss Frank, y'all.
Yeah.
She's checking us out. She's always watching, man. Shout out to Miss Nikki. And she's going to be, I heard, on Real Talk on Monday night, man. So y'all make sure y'all check them out 8 p.m. Eastern, man. That's a good show, y'all. Please continue to support, man. We appreciate all of you guys. Go ahead, Frank.
Let me say this. Y'all think I'm wild. Y'all think, let me tell you something. What y'all get here on U-Talk, the U-Talk version of Larry Frank, you know, I got to flip it a little bit, you know, hosting the other show. So, but what I get here, because D is running it as the host and I'm the co-host, when she comes on, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
Y'all tune in Monday night, 8 p.m. Y'all tune in. Shout out to Chris Kane. What up, Chris Kane?
Chris Kane.
What's good with it, my guy? What's good? Yeah, man, like our boy was saying, Eric Murray, man. I mean, I think everybody's looking to see what the DC is going to do, the new DC, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, the defense can't be no worse than what it was last year, bro. We can't do nothing but go up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we supposedly supposed to have a better group of talent at Miami. Again, man, I can't put no stock in the Minnesota. Who they play over there, that's the Big Ten. Who they play with at Penn State? Did they play Ohio State last year, bro?
I don't know. I didn't look
I
at
know
their
they played
schedule.
Penn State.
But you also have to look at the style of football that's played in the Big Ten. It's a lot more teams that's running the football. It's not so much air attacks that you have in the ACC and passing quarterbacks. So, like I said, and to go back to what I stated earlier, I think that a lot of the staff hires, and to Katie Allman's credit, when she said that, there's just a mistrust factor in, coordinators not being able to hire their own people. I just think that it was an insurance policy with a lot of those defensive staff hires to kind of help, your boy out, and we'll see. But you want to know what my biggest fear is?
What's that?
My biggest fear is everything has been addressed on the defensive side and the offense falls off. Because let's call it what it is. Carson Beck we said that. Carson Beck ain't no Cam Ward. X gone. Jacoby George gone. Rivers gone. Shit.
Yeah, what his name gone to? Isaiah Horton.
Horton gone.
And it's amazing to hear people just think that the offense is just going to pick. Yeah, they still got athletes on that side of the ball, but I don't think that Carson Beck is going to be ready by the spring from what they say. It's going to take chemistry. You got a whole new set of wide receivers. I ain't talking about just new. I'm talking about as being young. Guys that ain't played this many snaps and get the opportunities like they, like the guys that was there, like an X and an Isaiah Horton, like a Royal. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see the young kid, the tight end. I think that he's going to be a fighter this year as well. I hope so anyways. Elijah Lofton. So all of these guys are going to get an opportunity, so, I just don't think that it's just going to be a plug and play like everybody thinks. They're going to have to get chemistry. And I want to know when Carson Beck is going to be ready to throw. Because, again, I'm with you. I ain't seen enough out of Carson Beck to just make me think, even if he was a practice in the spring, that he's just going to step in and just take this offense to where he definitely ain't going to be what Cam Ward did it.
Let me say this, because I backed off of the Kane group because I'm tired of arguing with them people. Them people are delusional. Them the people that watch all them other shows that be selling you a dream. Okay. Them people will always tout the stats that he had at Georgia. Let me say this. It's easy to have these numbers at Georgia when you got the line that Georgia has, you got the players and the talent around you and the athletes that Georgia has. It's easy to put these numbers up. At the end of the day, guess what? Now you got to come down a notch in competition at Miami with what's around you. And I'm sorry. I just don't believe in Carson Beck. I don't care if he won a national championship at Georgia. I don't care what kind of numbers he put up. Look at who he was throwing to for the last couple of years. Look what he had around him the last couple of years. Look at the coaching that he had the last couple of years. I'm just not buying the hype on him either.
And he's always had a good defense, man. Shut up, man. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from.
Jamal Davis, Avon Park, Florida.
There he is. There he is. Jamal Davis.
What's up? Much.
Ain't nothing, man. We just been Larry Frank back after a long, like little vacation, man. Happy to be on, man, with our Utah family and some of the Kane Nation family members, man. What's good with you tonight, my brother?
What they got to ask themselves is why Carson Beck left Georgia.
Yeah. Look at what Jay Dirty said, some real. We gave a quarterback $8 million with his arm in a sling, shaking my head. Boy, stop. You are absolutely right. Preach.
Facts.
Preach. All the way back.
Why he left Georgia? A winning program. He left Georgia.
Maybe Georgia fans wasn't sold on him up there. I live in Georgia. You hear all of the talk. A lot of the Georgia fans wasn't sold on
him. But my whole thing is this. Every year, it seems that he's getting rid of a coach. When is going to be his time to be held accountable for what goes on with the team instead of the defensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator, the special team coach, the defensive back coach? When is going to be his turn to be held to the fire?
Well, a lot of people want to give him 4 years. That's what they say. But a lot of them want to give him the whole 10, Jamal. They still won't hold him accountable if he got the whole 10 if he didn't do anything. So they said that this year 4. this is exactly what everybody was talking about. I mean, you know, I don't know, Jamal. I don't know.
And what I'm saying is, I mean, the defense can't get worse.
It can.
It can. But so could the offense.
Ooh, Trilla, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
It might be Trilla. It might be.
Mean, I
hold on,
don't think
Jamal.
the offense gonna have to.
Hold on, Jamal. Trilla, listen to what Trilla likes. Y'all think it's gonna be another TVD hype job with Beck?
I actually had TVD kind of not necessarily a TVD reference, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, this could work one or two ways. This could either work out to where this is a good move and he puts up numbers and we win, or it could become a TVD situation. So it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, love and peace. You're right.
Well,
why can't we develop a
at.
quarterback? Because we don't have a quarterback coach. We don't have anybody. Right. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jamal.
I looked when he played at Georgia, and he didn't do too well under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And he had top players at Georgia. He had a good offensive line. He had a good receiving core. All he had to do was throw the ball up. Them boys went and got it.
Mm-hmm.
He just threw it in their facility, and they went and got it. Now, I'm asking, do Miami have that to accommodate him?
You got a bunch of young guys that are unproven, man. Like I say, that ain't took as many snaps as the guys that is left. You ain't got a Restrepo that you know that's always open. Isaiah Horton, that is always open. Or Royal, that is always open. A lot of these guys are unproven.
Yep.
You don't have that anymore. You don't. So we got to see what we're leaning on a whole new group. Tight ends, wide receivers.
And what I'm saying, can you protect me? Because he did horrible under pressure. I mean, I seen that Alabama game, they kept pressure on him, man. He throwed all them picks. And, man, look at him. He was scared of contact. I just think they hype these guys up, man. And, I mean, basically, like me, you talk, it's becoming where you got to have a mobile quarterback.
That's it.
In college. You're going to need a mobile quarterback.
Definitely. Look at all the teams that was in the NFL, man, that was in the playoffs. I mean, let's just keep it real.
Quarterback. You need a mobile quarterback on every level now.
Yeah, that's part of the game.
But, you know, I hope he do well, but I don't see it. Well, yeah, like you say, I mean, they go to college and then they be in the spring game throwing for 200-300 yards, but what they ain't telling, it ain't no contact. You know, he's gonna get hit.
Hey, Jamal, you know what? You just hit the nail on the head, bro. Every year, Miami wins the offseason national championship, boy. We got a dynasty in the offseason for the last 10, 15 years.
That part.
Yeah, I ain't played football in over 30 years. I can go and throw for 200 yards if I know I ain't finna get hit.
Yeah.
You say in the spring game, huh, cuz?
Spring game MVP.
I go throw for that. I go throw for that. All I gotta do is hit a little short screen and then move around for 80 yards.
Right.
That's gonna go down that's gonna go down on my book.
Man, spring game go good and they dumping Gatorade on Mario, man. Talking about we got a big season coming up, boy. And that what get me is these shows, man. I'll stop watching all these other shows. I can't watch them no more, man.
All I'm saying, man, it's time.
Jamal.
All I'm saying is time. It's time to hold him accountable for what's going on with the team. Right. I mean, you can't keep deflecting to the defensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator. It's his turn now. What they do this year, you got to evaluate him.
Mm-hmm.
You got to evaluate him now. People may not like that, but hey, that's what it got to be.
Yeah, I'm right. It's time.
It's going to be for year 4.
It's time. It's time.
And then just think about it. Just think about the schedule for next year.
Yeah. What you mean next year? You mean this year?
I mean this year coming.
Right.
Just think about his schedule. Just think about it. It ain't gonna be that cupcake schedule as last year.
No, not at all.
No, not at all.
Well, all I'm saying is it's time to hold him accountable for what goes on the field and stop trying to deflect it to the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, special team, all this. And then and then you got the looks. This guy that you hired for a defensive coordinator, look at the competition he's been playing. I don't know. He may come in and do well, but that play a big part, man. If you in the WAC or wherever he come from, I mean, it's totally different football.
Thanks.
Right.
Totally different speed. Team and athlete. That's all I'm saying, man. I mean, like, hey, the other shows can get hype, but reality gonna hit.
You already know.
Yeah, we gonna see. That's all we can do is sit back and see. Like I say, ain't no Kool-Aid drinking over here, bro. So, you got anything else before I get you out of here, Shawty?
No, I'm just saying, just look at him when he was at Georgia, man. I mean, shit, Georgia got rid of him for some reason.
Because they wanted
They
to go with that
found out he
backup.
wasn't the man for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to get a mobile quarterback, man, and then you go pay him all that money.
Right.
Golly, man. Shoot, I'd tried to steal one of them other quarterbacks, a mobile quarterback from somewhere.
We gonna see.
Yeah, just think about this. You remember when y'all played Virginia Tech, that quarterback
Drones
for Virginia Tech?
Yeah. What about it?
Ain't he still there?
Yeah, he went back. He went
back. He got to want to transfer.
Why not try to steal him? Somebody you know that. I mean, just put him. He was elusive and he looked better than Beck to me. I don't know. Hey, it's just an idea. I don't know what they be looking at, man. I don't know how they evaluate talent. But I ain't finna hog up the time. I'm gonna give somebody else time to call. Good hearing from y'all, boys.
All right, my guy.
You too.
All right,
you
man.
too,
I'll
brother.
see you.
All right.
All right, go. Later, boy.
Peace.
Later. Come on, David.
It's you talk, baby.
Come on, Derek Offer. Where you at?
Fish
Where you
man.
at, Derek Offer? Come on, Fish man. We waiting on you. Fish.
Come on.
I gotta hold it for Derek. Derek Offer. I gotta hold it for Derek Offer, man.
Hold it for the fish, man. Hey, man, you remember what was his name? What was his name on when your boy that played Benson? Your boy that played Benson was on Good Times when he died. Fishbone. His name was Fishbone.
Yeah, Fishbone.
They had the funeral for him. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Well,
you got the one and only, man.
Y'all going to come with a better name than that, but I ain't going out like that.
You going out, cuz, but hey, Larry Frank, go ahead and introduce him one time, Larry Frank. Let's get it. Go ahead before I hit the chill for him. Go ahead, Larry Frank.
Exclusively coming to the stage.
Bring him to the stage, Larry Frank.
Coming to the stage. We bringing him in. The man right there, he knows how to flour him up and fry him down. Derek Alford, a.k.a. the Fish Man. Oh, what's that?
There he is.
It's you talk, baby.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
What's up, guy?
What up?
What's happening, man? Just on this road, man, trying to listen to y'all and drive at the same time.
That's what's up, man. Talk to us, man. We want to get your thoughts, man. We know you die hard. You go way back with the Canes, man.
Die hard.
Die hard. Talk to us, man. What's your thoughts on all these new moves, man? Talk to us.
Like you said, it's too early to tell. I like the surrounding cast around Hickman. I one of the guys that gave Mario 4 years. A lot of stuff that I don't like, the service that hadn't changed, but one thing I give him credit on is that each year he gotten better. So I'm optimistic. 10 win last year, maybe 11 or 12 this year. I'm optimistic. I prefer to have the defense carry the offense. So if the defense has to carry the offense, I don't have no problem with it as long as that line, you don't keep that running game going until Beck and the receivers can gel together. I'm happy with that. I think we can win running the ball. If they block like they did last year. I want to push back on a little bit against the Corey Beck information. Not no disrespect to nobody. Everybody know Miami is my number one team and University of Georgia my number two since I was born and raised in Atlanta. Carson Beck was begged by the staff to not leave Georgia. He didn't leave and they didn't release him. He was begged to stay.
Well, a lot of the players didn't. A lot of the players didn't like him.
I'm sure. There's some reason behind it. I don't know. But, you know, main reason he came down here was because of his girlfriend. Number two, the offense, he won the championship the first year, and the talent he had is totally different from what happened last year. He tried to do too much last year because the receivers led the country and dropped passes, and his key running backs were hurt early in the season. So he was playing with a lot of cats that weren't starters. And they had injuries on the offensive line. So that team that he had his second year versus the first year, totally different. He threw more interceptions than he did the first year, but he still led the conference in passing yards, touchdowns, and still won the SEC. So that speaks a lot to me. Now, of course, I'm not gonna compare him to who we just had, Cam Ward. I'm not gonna compare him to that. But I think he's better than what we had after what we saw in that last bowl game. So that made me optimistic that they could win 10-11 games this year. And plus, you know, he's seen a lot of action. But you said the key thing that they're going to have to gel together. And that was key what Cam did in the summer last year. He was there early, gelling with the players, you know, before the season started. So that's paramount and critical. But like I said, Mario, each year he got better. I can't take that away from him. Some of the stuff he do, I don't think it's gonna always be something with whoever coach we get. It's gonna be something that we don't like. Now I don't like some of his stubbornness. I felt that when that defense was beginning to get exposed, somebody could have done something. I mean, you got a ton of analysts on that team that someone were former state high school championship head coaches. Someone was on the championship team with Mario that was defensive player. Somebody could have helped and stepped in and done something to make some simple corrections on, you know, instead of letting the whole defense just go down the drain that whole season. So I think that fell on him. But, you know, I don't have nothing against Beck. You know, once he heals up, I think he's gonna be pretty good.
Let me say something real quick.
Also,
I'm gonna give it back to you, but while we're talking about Beck before, because it's on my mind and I don't want to forget this. I want to take you back to last year when Cam Ward came to the team early in the spring. If we all recall, Cam immediately came and initiated himself as the leader of the offense and, more importantly, the leader of the team. He took charge. You saw that. You saw Cam Ward being a leader. Unless I'm missing videos, I've yet to see Carson Beck doing anything from a locker room standpoint. All I'm seeing, and credit to that comment that Love, Peace, and Happiness put up there, I'm hearing more about his money, flashing his money. I'm hearing about how he got robbed. I'm hearing about how his car got stolen, and I'm hearing about him and his girlfriend. I ain't hearing nothing about Carson Beck, the football player, being a leader. What's your thoughts on that as far as whether or not he can emulate what Cam Ward did, not necessarily on the field, but in the locker room as that leader that the team is going to gravitate? Because that team played for Ward. Do you think they'll play for Beck?
Yeah. If he's not trying to do what Cam is doing as far as trying to ingratiate himself with the players, that's not a good look, because in order for you to get players to play for you, you got to make them believe in you. Football or any sport is 90% mental and 10% physical. So I don't know, you know, as far as the talk of the what's going on, you know, in the headlines with social media. Sometimes it's legit, sometimes it's not. I hope that's not legit, you know, what's actually being put out there, because if it is, yeah, we're gonna be in some trouble. But for the record, in my years of living, I've never ever in college football period, I'm talking about I done seen some bad quarterbacks. And I'm talking about up there with Vince Young and some other guy. Cam Newton. I ain't never seen nothing like Cam Ward ever. From what you said, what he did, coming in, gelling with the players, being humble, taking everybody out together, hanging. You know, when it's not practicing, and for somebody to be so calm on that field. When I first saw him in that first game against Florida,
right?
I ain't seen nothing close to that ever.
Right.
I don't think we might see it another 20 years. So that's a generation's talent.
Yes.
He just didn't have a complete team around him, which is sad because we wasted something that we've been waiting on for 20-some years. It just went up in smoke. And it's gonna take me a long time to get over that.
Right.
But I think we'll be fine, man. If they can establish that running game with the line that they got coming back until they can get those other young guys to step up, I think we'll be all right, man. That to me, the key gonna be the run game. Can we get that run game going? Because I still think we need another running back. We need another Martinez. Number 4 is not Martinez. And I'm a little nervous with his ball handling. Nobody talking about that, but I'm nervous about him with these fumbles he been having.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about that. We should not have let your homeboy go to FIU.
Chris Johnson.
No, the battering ram that just left the team that I was asking you about from Louisiana.
Oh, you talking about?
He running just as hard.
Yeah, I
as old boy last year. He was running real hard.
I can't think of his name.
But yeah, Larry Frank homeboy for Louisiana.
I can't remember his name, but yeah.
He transferred to FIU.
Yeah.
Where did Chris Johnson go? Where did Chris Johnson go?
Chris Johnson went to
SMU.
SMU. Yeah.
You had 3 running backs leave. You had Chris Johnson leave, Martinez.
And the guy we talking about. And the guy that Derek talking about.
AJ Allen. AJ Allen.
AJ Allen.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's no way in the hell he should have been let go.
Yeah.
He should not have left. Period. You don't have nobody run hard like that now.
Well,
don't have nobody that run hard like that right now.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Kane, for live. Thank you, Jay Dirty. We appreciate y'all. Well, you got anything else on? We got a couple more calls.
Nah, man, I'm optimistic, man. So, hey, I think we're gonna win 10, man. I think we're gonna win or more if we get that running game established. I think once he gets acclimated to those receivers, I think we'll be all right.
All right,
you know I'm gonna talk like that now because I said give him 4 years.
Hey, Fishman, I'm gonna tell you like I'm telling everybody else, Fishman. Better tell you people Monday night. We talking about cutting off people, man. I know you know how to cut off people because you done told me some stories. You better be up in the house Monday night. I want to see you.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you don't find me a new nickname, I'm gonna cut you off.
No, your name Fishman.
Hey man, would you rather be called Fishman or Guppy?
No, we call him Fishman. He don't get to change his name. He wasn't trying to hear nobody when he was over there holding bite the dog on barbecue. No, it's
because of that, we gotta find a neutral site. We can't go back to Jacksonville. We gotta find a neutral site.
Yeah,
because he was holding the barbecue hostage.
Yeah, I had to get my plate from his lovely wife, man. She had to help me out to get me a plate, boy. That's something. He's something serious, man. Tell her I said hello to man. Tell the family we said hey.
Give our love to the family. Give our love to the family.
All right, fellas. Y'all be good, man, and I'll continue to watch the show.
All right, boy. I'll call you after the show.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let that phone charge for a little bit. Okay. Later, bye.
It's you talk, baby.
Come on, callers. It's y'all show. Y'all come on. We want to hear it. We ain't heard from y'all in a while. We're trying to get as many people in as we can. Tell us what you think. It's a lot been happening at the University of Miami, man. Chris Kane is in the building.
He is.
Chris Kane in the building, man. Tell out there.
What's going on with y'all, fellas, man? What's going on? Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah,
we got you,
bro. We got you. Talk to us.
Man, oh man. Boy, y'all can't be gone like this all this long time, man. The only one keeping me afloat is be Larry Frank, man. You can't be doing this kind of stuff when you talk like this case off. I be having withdrawals, man.
Hey, man. Hey, we're gonna be coming back a little bit more, man. We're gonna try to do it every 2 weeks, man, and until we get back into the groove of things, man. Like I said, we got a lot going on with the other show, trying to do some other things as well, man. But we coming back, man. It'll be every 2 weeks coming back up, bro.
Yeah, I feel you, man. But you know what, though? I came into the show, I was at work, and I wasn't too sure if I was coming on tonight. I know about Monday night show, but I wasn't too sure about tonight because I didn't even get no notification that y'all was on. I just happened to look to see if y'all was on.
That's why we.
And I
hold on.
For the
let me
notification.
let you hold 1 minute, not to cut you off. That's why we asking you guys. We're doing some other stuff, man, and I'm gonna put it up again. You guys, please, I ask that you put your email addresses, send them here, because we're trying to collect everybody's email, because what we're going to start doing is a mass send out whenever we're having a show, because we don't come on as regular like everybody else. Y'all already know that. If you've been rocking with us for the last 6 years, y'all know that we don't come on like everybody else. So they don't send out notifications. We're a little too raw. So they be trying to hold us up, man. So I'm asking
Mario
that you put
punk ass.
Yeah, it may be. You guys see your email addresses to this email right here, so we can start trying to collect everybody's email. We're going to be sending out mass emails, man, to let you guys know to get your notifications when we are having shows. So we appreciate it. Go ahead, Chris Kane. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I will be sending mine as soon as I get off this phone call.
Yes,
so y'all can have it if you don't have it already. If you need it again,
I got yours.
Okay. So everybody's talking about Carson Beck, right? Everybody talking about, oh, he's the diva, he's the prima donna and everything like that. Man can't even hold a damn car together. Got this shit stolen in daggone Miami. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Athens. Okay? You can't walk around thinking like you King Farouk, baby. There's a whole different aspect. If you want to think that, well, there ain't nothing that's happening. If you think you want to think that your shit don't stink, you need to go back up there to Athens or go to another team. This ain't that type of thing. But being concerned about him is really nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? Because I really could care less. You know, I got to see it on the field. And that's just all that there is to it. I'm not caught up in the hype of a person that's getting $10 million to have to be rehabilitated. I needed for somebody to be $8 million for him to be ready for spring game, not for spring practice. Spring game, for us to see what's going on and for fall practice. Not for us to sit here, you paying somebody $8 to $10 million for you not to know his status. I don't believe in none of that. So I'm not really on that. What I'm really on right now is the fact about KB. Okay, this man has not yet to have a contract given to him. Okay, and we're 2 weeks out from spring practice. Don't nobody else see a problem with that?
Yeah, definitely.
See,
especially when you gave
Lance
Guidry, you re-upped him after 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and look at the garbage that he gave.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the garbage that he gave. See, this goes beyond the football field.
Preach.
Okay, this goes beyond the football field. This goes off of the football field and into your homes. This is a man that actually cares. We cannot lose that culture. And I went live on Facebook with this. You cannot lose this culture because of money.
Preach.
Because it's not like we're scarce of money. It's not the fact that we don't got a blank checkbook that we can't write him whatever he wants. It's the simple fact that people are being greedy and people don't want to be stingy and want to be stubborn. You better not lose this man, because when I hear one of the front runners of Syracuse, you better not lose this talent over there to Syracuse, because we can't have that. You know what I'm saying? We can't have that to happen. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and we need to get this man a contract so he can get ready for this spring practice. So that way we can take care of that problem. That Beck problem has been a problem for the longest. And I'm not saying that he's damaged goods. I'm not saying that, because anybody can come back from anything. You know what I'm saying? It just got to be in him. I want to know if it's a cultural fit, not a money fit.
There you go.
It has to be. Let me repeat that again. I need for it to be a cultural fit, not a money fit. You can't throw money in these type of situations and expect the shit to fix itself. This is a dynasty that we're trying to build here. Okay, a lot of football players have ran on that field, have busted knees and barely messed up backs to get the 5 national championships that we've had. We haven't had one and we haven't had one in 24 years.
Right.
Haven't been to one in 23.
Right.
Okay, so we need to fix that problem, and that gap has been the problem. We need to fix that problem. Stop trying to throw money at a situation that is not going to be fixed. You need to get your hands dirty. A man should not be afraid to get his own hands dirty to make some shit work. Mario, I don't want to hear nothing about no pregame speeches. I don't want to hear no more big talk. All that big rah-rah Cuban carp and all that other bullshit. Miss me with that. This is year 4. You messed up in year 3. This is year 4. You ain't got no choice but to get to the ACC championship this year. Because if not, I promise you, if you think for 1 second in your little Cuban cue ball brain that ain't nobody got no money to buy your ass out, the same blank checkbook that got your ass here was to be the same one to get your ass up out of here. Best believe that. Okay?
And we gonna be calling the boys right here on Utah. Believe that.
Oh yeah. Oh, you already know we calling
it. So don't think for 1 second that you're safe. Don't think you're here to do a job. And to be honest with you, the way that you've done this job, you need to be paid half of your money that you've been getting. Because it's been mediocre. Last year was a waste. We won 10 games. We haven't won none since 2017. And you mean to tell me that we won 10 games and didn't go anywhere?
Right.
And did nothing. And the best that we got was a damn pastry bowl. Motherfucker Pop-Tart bowl. We couldn't get no better than that. If you can, let me tell you something. If you can give an extent, I might ruffle some feathers about this, but I really don't give a damn. Okay. If you can give an extension to a coach that gave us some bullshit ass defense, you can give somebody an extension that actually does his job correctly. Okay?
Shout out to Kevin
Plain
Beard.
and simple.
Shout out to Kevin Beard.
Okay?
Pay the damn man. Pay him.
Okay? You already let Van Dyke go. And he went to USF. You see what the fuck they wide receiver did? You see what it looks like? Pay this man. All right? But other than that, that's all I got to really say. I hope Carson Beck had insurance on that Lambo that he brought from Georgia. Because if not, you're going to have to pay for another one. He got the money for it.
Thanks.
But like I said, and I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to get up out of here. We got to make sure that he is a cultural fit instead of a money fit. You can throw money at anything. That don't mean it's going to fix it.
It is.
You have to make sure that he can be able to gel with this team, because if they pick up on any of that garbage or that prima donna crap, if he is an $8 million Tyler Van Dyke, we are in major trouble.
And the difference between Tyler Van Dyke, hell, at least he was available for spring. This dude ain't even available for spring.
Right.
But you know what though? You're absolutely right. He was available for spring. That's all his ass was available for, because he sure as hell wasn't available for you to catch the damn ball, because he threw it to the other teams how many times?
Right.
Multiple times.
You know what I'm saying? So, in conclusion, I hope he heals well. I hope everything is good. From what I'm hearing and from what my sources told me, the brakes has been off. He's there with one of the best medical, we got one of the best medical facilities in the country, or whatever, if not the damn world. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Kane fan. Look up the facts, okay? Look at the facts, okay? The second one I would say close behind would be the University of Florida, as far as medical and all that kind of stuff. But we the top dogs. We run that, Okay, so as far as them checking everything came back negative. As far as him to be ready to go, Mario is so damn secretive that he's even keeping things away from people that we need to know these things, because what's the big damn secret? If he's ready to go, he's ready to go. If not, then what's your next move? This is my question. If he's not ready, what's your next move? You paid $8 million for this move, and this $8 million move is not ready. What is your next move?
That's a good point.
That's my question. I'm out, y'all. It's okay. So I'll be listening to the rest of the show. That's the question that I want to know from everybody. If he's not ready for spring, who's ready? Smile at y'all.
All right, bye.
Right.
Love you guys.
Love you too, brother.
Much love.
It's you talk, baby.
Brought up a good point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just up for grab with Luke Nickel, because, like you say, what we saw in that last game from Emory, and I like Emory, but he ain't it.
I don't like Emory. You don't like him?
What's on with you talk, man? Call us, state your name and where you calling from.
Hey, what's up? This is TP. I'm calling from Albany, Georgia.
Oh, hell yeah, man. TP in the building, man. Shout out to TP, man.
What up? What up? What up?
Yeah, so I'm actually the first time listener too.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm in the Canes group. I remember seeing Larry Frank in the Canes group or whatever.
Yeah, he held, ain't he? He held, ain't he, TP?
Yeah, he held, but to be honest, I agree with a lot of stuff you say. Like I'm a real
definitely.
I ain't gonna say pessimist. I hate the whole optimistic. We gonna win the championship every year and all that. I can't stand that. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will say, like for the last few calls I've been hearing, I think I just want to make a point about Mario, because we have the luxury of hindsight. So if you think about it, like Mario do make changes. He'll get you up out of there if it ain't working. You know, we got to give him credit for that.
Yep.
Guidry had a very good defense his first year, right? To the point that he got an extension. You know, wanted to keep him there, whatever. We were pretty good. Our offense was trash. You know, Guidry won us some games that year or whatever. So now,
hold on, TP. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me push back a little bit. So when you say good, are you speaking just from a game standpoint, statistically, or what are we talking about when you say he was good? Because I don't think the defense was that good. I think that, and we saw that going into the second year where he didn't make adjustments. When coaches got tape on him, he couldn't adjust. So was he good, or did other coaches catch up to what he was doing?
Absolutely, coaches caught up to what he was doing. So yeah, I agree with that. So what I'm saying is just that first year. So that first year, we looked good. You know, offense was 3 and out, turning the ball over left and right. He got us the ball back, won some games, so forth and so on. So he got an extension, and he got exposed, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Now, but in the offseason, Mario saw what we had with the defense, felt like we had a good DC, and what did he do? He went and got Cam Ward. He went and got us a running back when the old boy got hurt. So for the, so we were poised to make a run, and as we can see, if our defense was what it was at least that first year with Guidry, we probably would have been in that championship game. You know,
yes, sir.
So the fact that the fact that the defense laid the egg, it's on Mario because he's the head coach. But I mean, how would anyone know that? You know what I'm saying? So, now, to his credit, he did get rid of the defensive coordinator, hired another defense. Now it is his fault because we knew going into last season that our DB was going to be. If we had a weak point in the team, it was going to be the DB.
Yes,
so, and that came true. And we knew that going into the season, you know. So, Mario, again, what did he do? He went and got DBs. He went and got the defensive coordinator. You know, Cam Ward gone, so he went and got Carson Beck or whatever the case is. So, I will give Mario credit for making what I guess we consider necessary changes. Now, will they work or not? You know, it's yet to be seen. But I will give him credit for that. I just feel like some of the callers, you know, it's a lot of hindsight in there. Even though while true, and I agree with what they're saying, it's a lot of hindsight in there. But I do believe, like, just fast forward into this year, I think our defense is gonna be pretty decent. But I think our defense from this past season is gonna bite us. It bit us in the ass last year. It's gonna bite us in the ass again this year too. The reason why I say that because we got all new receivers, new tight end, all talented players, but they ain't got no experience. Then we got Carson Beck, who you know what I'm saying, he hurt, so he can't do per se what Cam Ward is doing as far as getting those reps and stuff in. Now he should be in the classroom with them, but he can't do that. So our issue, I think, is going to be that chemistry on offense because it's all new players. I think that defense gonna bite us in the ass twice.
Yeah,
I think our defense gonna be good. It's gonna be decent this year because our D line, we ain't gonna be doing all that rolling back in the coverage and all that stupid stuff we was doing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, with Guidry, we ain't gonna be doing that. But we start out with Notre Dame, even though I heard they lost a lot of players or whatever the case is. That's gonna be tough to put 3-4 brand new receivers, young, bushy tail receivers out there with Carson Beck. Even though Elijah Lofton got some burn, you know what I'm saying? And I like him. I think he's gonna be good. I agree with the other person too about AJ Allen. But you blaming AJ Allen for leaving. I knew he was gonna leave. AJ Allen was, to me, our first or second best running back.
Yup.
But he didn't get no burn. I knew he was gonna leave. And honestly, he should. Because you're not playing him. He was getting passed up with Jordan Lyle. Jordan Lyle ended up being good. I like Jordan Lyle, but Jordan Lyle should not have been getting the reps over AJ Allen, even though he turned out to be good. Chris Johnson, he gonna go to SMU and be another Brashard Smith or close enough to it or whatever. But at the same time, our running backs didn't get a lot of burn as much. Just the same reason why our receivers did, because we was fighting for our lives in every game. Because the defense, every Cam Ward score, we give up a score. Cam Ward score, we give up a score. And hope, at the end of the game, at the end of the day, when the clock hit 0, then we have more points. That's how we won our game. So I don't know, man. I think I honestly, but I know we probably gonna run the ball. Mario gonna go back to running the ball, and hopefully survive by running the ball and playing defense. I think we're gonna win 8 or 9 games next year. I say around 8 to 9, which is a step back. But I do think old boy from Atlanta, Luke Nickel. I honestly think Luke Nickel is going to be the real deal. Maybe not next year or whatever the case is, but I think he's gonna save Mario. When he get his turn, I think he's gonna be the one. He got enough of everything, I believe, to as long as we don't have huge holes elsewhere. I think Luke Nickel will be the one that's gonna save Mario.
Okay, let me ask you this.
And at that point, yeah.
Defensive coordinator, what are your thoughts on the defensive coordinator? Do you like the hire?
I think he a little bit better of a hire than Lance Guidry was at the time.
Okay.
Because Lance Guidry came from G5. He was G5 for a while. Was it Heatherman or whatever his name is?
Heatherman.
At least he did good. Yeah, at least he did good in the Big Ten at Minnesota. But they didn't play nobody last year except for, I think, Penn State. They didn't play Ohio State. I think they lost to Penn State, and I think Penn State put up some numbers on them. So, but at least he was at the P5 level.
Yes.
Yeah, so I ain't without an optimistic. Oh, we got, because he's a fiery dude, which I like that. I like his demeanor, but what does that mean?
Right.
So now we got all the DBs in the world. We got all the defensive linemen and all that in the world. So, and I like Popo at linebacker. I think he's gonna be good. Oh boy, what his name is before him? The guy from Hawaii, his brother on the guard.
What's
his name?
Francisco.
Kiko, Kiko. He was reactive. He wasn't dictating nothing. He basically was sitting back waiting on them to make a move, and then he go attack. So he wasn't really.
And he was
terrible. He was just there to tackle.
Yes.
Right. He was just there to tackle or whatever the case is. But Popo he go get it. So I do think our defense going, and if again our D line, our D tackles and all that, I think we're gonna pin it back and go after the quarterback, and we got the back end to kind of you know what I'm saying, hold them. So I think I think our defense gonna be real good, and we're gonna run the ball. But we just got a tougher schedule this year than we had last year. And I think, like I said, I think our defense from last year gonna bite us this year again because of the inexperience of our offensive players, basically. So that's how I see it going.
Last question, I'm gonna get you out of here. Shannon Dawson, do we see the same offense under Carson Beck?
Nope.
As far as
I agree.
So I'm gonna tell you, listen, I'm glad you said that too, because I wanted to say this. We love Cam Ward and what he did. A lot of them plays came after them plays weren't designed like that. You know, all that plays Cam Ward made, the play is over with. Now they just running around and he finds somebody open after that. So Shannon Dawson was the weak coordinator the first year, and Gilgy was the strong coordinator. And then it flipped because of Cam Ward. So now year 3, we gonna see. Them plays, I just want to, Miami fans need to. Those plays were not design plays per se. That we didn't thrive from the design plays per se. That's all. Cam Ward extended it, and they said that by him going to the NFL too. You ain't gonna be able to do that in the NFL. He can't just run around and then So even though I think he's talented, I'm anxious to see how he fares in the NFL too with that style of playing, because that ain't gonna work. So
great points, man. Great points, EP. Man. We
Appreciate
appreciate. Hey man, don't be no stranger, man. Keep on calling up, talking to us, man. We appreciate it, brother.
And let me say something real quick before you go. Don't let them people in that group know that you agree with me, boy. They're gonna give you hell, boy. Hey, you don't want to be like me in that damn group, boy. I'm public enemy number 1 in that group, boy.
It's all good. I be laughing and agreeing, and it be funny to me though.
I appreciate you, man. But yeah, man, everything you said made a lot of sense.
Yes. Great call.
Yeah, you can tell people that watch football and they analyze football versus the hype and all that stuff. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely call back, man. Appreciate y'all.
Well, thank you, brother. Have a great weekend.
Yes, sir.
All right, TP. Great call, man.
That was an awesome call.
It's Utah, baby.
To his point, real quick, before another caller comes in, I just looked at Minnesota's schedule from last year. Okay. A loss to Iowa, the defense gave up 31. A loss to Michigan, the defense gave up 27. And in a loss to Penn State, the defense gave up 26. They were 8-5, but those were 3 of their losses.
Okay. And they didn't play Ohio State, am I right?
They did not play Ohio State.
That's what I thought. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, that was a great call. That was a great call. Like I say, man, I'm not gonna get down on the I'm not gonna say that the man ain't gonna do a good job there, Frank. I'm open to seeing, but it's Utah. It's Utah. Caller, state your name and where you calling. Man, we already know who this is, man. This is Mr. Magic, man, in the building. My bad.
I've been waiting on Mr. Magic to call, man.
Hey, listen. Hey, Shawty. I can't get to you tonight because I'm on the road. You know what I'm saying? I got the travel computer with me. I'm sorry, man. We ain't on the beach.
Hey, I got it. Hey, hold up. I got you. Do you want it?
Both of y'all gonna get chopped in the motherfucking throat. I'm just trying to tell you. I got your little. Last Frank did send me a little. You know what I'm saying?
What is it?
So that's how I knew. Other than that,
it's ridiculous.
I was gonna have some real serious problem with y'all ass.
Hey, listen, we can't make you stop watching the soap operas. I can't get you off of
ain't nobody watching no goddamn soap opera.
I can't get you off Young and the Restless. I can't make you.
You know what?
Check this out, dog. I got trouble.
Yes, I can ask it. Let me tell you something. Y'all ain't shit. But it's all good.
Hey, you know what he sound like? Hey, hold on, Mr. Magic, real quick. Let's give a shout out, man, to our big bro, man. The man himself, man, Mr. Melvin Brad, a.k.a. Florida Evans.
Listen.
Listen. Hey, Mr. Magic, he cut me off. He cut me out, man, because of something Larry Frank did. I ain't had nothing to do with it, so I'm against it tonight. So, you know, he go put on them ugly ass pajamas and put them all on Facebook, man, and then Larry Frank jump on it. He calling me, cussing me. I'm like, man, call Larry Frank. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You was with that nigga too.
So you trying to tell me that Melvin Bragg got on IG or whatever, and he had on a giraffe onesie?
No, he have a
giraffe onesie.
Yeah. We're gonna put it all on him. Yeah, he had on a giraffe.
What kind of shit that is, bro?
Ugly, I know he listed some ugly pajamas. He probably cussed me out, but my phone did, so I can't get it right now.
Listen, Mr. Magic. Let me tell you what happened real quick, and we're gonna let you make your point. He was up there talking about how cold it was up there in the A, right? So he put a picture up wearing a wool hat with a scarf and a sweater and all of that stuff. But he got mad at me because I said he dressed like Florida Evans in the episode when the bus broke down and them kids was up there and was trying to get help from all of that time. So I called him Florida Evans and he got pissed off. So he cussed Evans out for what I said.
Yeah, he cussed me out for what Larry did. Did you put the thing up there?
I remember that.
I didn't get a chance to.
I didn't get a chance. In the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Listen, that nigga. Listen, y'all know that little cookie leg, salt and pepper ass chicken leg motherfucker. Listen, bro. Let him do his shit. Let him do his shit. He always talking noise, and it's all good. It's all good. He still ain't gave us our goddamn steak. Where y'all went, bro?
We right here. We reading the comments.
Yeah, we just reading the comment.
We got a comment that talking about Carson Beck about to do big things and all of that.
Hey, man, we hope he do. Hey,
all
man.
Right.
Hey,
time out.
Man.
Time out.
You know, whatever, Mr. Singer.
Listen.
Talk, Mr. Magic. What say you?
So let me say this. Y'all sitting up here talking. Mario already showed you who the fuck he is. You had Young last year. You had Horton this year. He ain't pay his own fucking people. Okay? His own fucking people. Right?
Right.
He got Cam Ward 1 point. He get Cam 1.2. And now you give a broke down motherfucker this year $4 million? He done showed you who the fuck he is. He done showed you who gonna get paid. He done showed you what the fuck he about.
That's right.
So don't sit up and, when it's in your face, when it's directly in your face, you can't do nothing but look at it and say, hey, this man made his decision, this what he doing, and that's it. Y'all talking about this, listen, man, this boy ain't even a jockstrap holder for Cam Ward. And I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this dude about. They got to show me. I don't give a shit. He can make all the coaches changes. We always win the all season. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all season. Win some goddamn games.
Meaningful games.
Bitch. Listen, man. I'm tired of the fuckery, man. I'm tired of the bullshit. I love you, but 10 games, them bitches got to show me.
That's right.
They got to show me.
That's right, Mr. Singleton. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to sit back and watch.
I want to see coaching and development. I want to see people getting better. I don't want to see this book. Listen, man, and y'all talking about the offensive coordinator. He got to show us something this year.
Yes.
Cam was an anomaly. Nobody can fuck with Cam. So, bitch, show me what you could do this year. You didn't go to Rice. Show me what the fuck you can do this year. That's where I'm at. Listen, I love my Hurricanes. I know what they're about. I know what the fuck we stand for. I know 10 wins ain't never been our fucking standard. Championships always been our fucking standard. You understand? So those of you who don't know, okay, I'm motherfucking Mr. Max. I've been here 59 years. I know what it look like, smell like, taste like, and act like.
It's you talk, baby.
From the motherfucking beginning. So listen, what we are seeing is some patty cake ass bullshit. And until Mario showed me he can make some in-game changes, he can actually develop some players and keep his own fucking players from leaving because you don't want to pay them. The only one you pay is Ruben Bank. And let's keep it real. So my thing is this. Show me you got some new coaches, you got some nice little young pieces in or whatever. Show me you can fucking coach. That's all I give a fuck about.
That's it.
Show me you can coach. I can see some changes. I can see motherfuckers willing to tackle, shutting motherfuckers down for real, for real. People getting at the quarterback and people on the other side of the ball running, blocking, and motherfucking throwing the ball like they supposed to. Until then, fuck all the bullshit. I love y'all, bro.
Love
for
you too,
real.
brother.
And don't you ever say I watched some goddamn motherfucking Young and the Restless and shit.
Hey. Monday night, I better see you. I better see you Monday night.
I'm going to try to get there.
No, you get there. Ain't no try. You get there. You get there.
Yeah. I be. Hey, D. Let me tell you what be going on. I be texting him and I got the proof. I be sending him the link. We say we on. Guess what? He don't be texting me back. Don't get on the show because he be watching Gillespie and them on In the Heat of the Night. That's what happened.
No.
I'm telling you what he be doing.
You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. I had 8 fucking grandkids over here. I had to learn some shit this weekend. I had to keep them going to jail. Y'all don't understand. Keep a grandkid for the weekend. Listen, bro, you want to reach out and hurt somebody. I'm just saying. Bernie Mac ain't over there, motherfucker. I want to reach out and hurt some motherfuckers. Because, see, I'm sick and tired of these young motherfuckers just think they can do what they want to do. It's discipline over here. I'll reach out and slap fuck out of motherfucker. Listen, bro. I had grandkids here, and they were doing some things, and I had to catch myself to keep them going to jail. So y'all don't get on here talking about some motherfucking soap operas. I had to make a conscious decision to not reach out and touch a motherfucker. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
So y'all can talk all the noise y'all want. Y'all can laugh at me in the chat. I'm just saying. Y'all talking about why I missed? That's why I missed. My brain wasn't working right with these young motherfuckers because they want to do some shit that is no. They want to raise their voice and say things. No, I'm the wrong dude. I came from the old school. We whoop a motherfucker. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
We reach out and I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I don't mean no disrespect, but that's my background. But I just had to let y'all know why I didn't come to the show because I ain't want to go to jail. Okay. I love y'all.
Love you too.
We love you. Wait. Before you go, I got a present for you.
Y'all gonna hear from me.
Hey, I got a present for you before you go, Mr. Magic. You want to know what I got?
What?
You know I got that pump, right?
Oh, goddamn. I came in and shoot like a motherfucker, and I appreciate that.
Oh, yes.
I appreciate that. But with the 10 wins, they got to show me. I'm not jumping out there in that water. They got to show me.
Like,
so, with all love, man, I'm sitting back watching.
All right, my guy. We'll be in touch.
We love you, bro. We love you. We'll be hollering.
Later.
All right.
That's our brother. Y'all already know what it is.
The big bro.
It's you talk, baby.
Yeah, man. We can shift gears a little bit too, man. Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my guy, Nevin, man. Nevin Shapiro, man. Oh man, they got a name we ain't seen in a while. H.S. Mitchell, man. Oh, H.S. man. I said we got a Mario guy in there too, man. Shout out to Poncho, man. Shout out to Poncho. Poncho say, man, Just sit back and watch. That's what we gonna do too, Poncho. We want to see it, Poncho.
I'm gonna respond to Poncho. I'm gonna
Poncho.
hold on.
We hear you, Poncho. Hold on real quick, Larry Frank. Caller, hold the line real quick, caller. I'm gonna let Larry Frank do what he do. Come on, Frank.
I want to address this real quick, caller. Hold tight. It says, you're the drunk one, buddy, and you a clown for doubting this team. You laugh now, you be crying later, chump. Love, peace, and happiness. So whatever he got against love, peace, and that. But I'm going to take love, peace, and happiness back on this one. Poncho, you cannot call that man drunk, and you up here basically giving all of this stuff based off of hope. You have nothing. You have no reason. You have no viable reason to prove that anything is going to happen with this team. When you put that last comment up, talking about how that he's building, Carson Beck is having a great pieces built around him. Dude, you got a bunch of unknowns around Carson Beck. Stop it. You got freshman receivers. Unproven. Stop it. You're just a Mario fan, and you just want your boy Mario to not look bad. Hey, Poncho, real talk. We appreciate you being over here, and we hope you rock with us, but we ain't kissing Mario ass over here, dog. We not
over here, Mr. Singleton. Not over here, man. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from. Caller.
Jimmy Lee out of Warner Robins, Georgia.
Jimmy Lee in the goddamn building, Larry Frank.
Warner Robins, Georgia.
The reason why I rock with y'all, because y'all keep it 1,000. Y'all tell the truth. Right. And I love that about y'all. The rest of them over there playing pity pat and licking ice cream and licking Mario nuts. We don't do that over here.
We don't do that, bro. No, sir.
No. We don't lick nuts.
Not at all.
All this pause. You right, pause. All this all-season stuff y'all been saying, I wasn't going to call because all the people who've been calling has been right on point. Y'all been right on point. We win the off-season every year. We going to get this spring. He going to be like Barnum and Bailey when spring come, and he going to spin it there. All they other talk shows, they going to be saying, Miami's going to be the team to beat. He going to fool Power Fine Bomb to say Miami's going to be a top 5 player this year. They got a chance to win the ACC. Blah, 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 blah. We've heard that for 4 straight years. Now it's either put up a shadow. I'm with my boy Nevin Shapiro when he was on y'all's show. It's time for him to put up, and don't think you can't be bought out. Because you can be bought out. You ain't here for no 10 years. I don't care what nobody say. If you can't make it to that ACC championship game this year, which I doubt, you got a wounded Beck. We got receivers that ain't touched the field. What they do that at? You ain't letting these boys get on the field when you win in 10 games. You can't tell me these boys could have been playing a series, or 2 series, or 3 series during the year. That's the only thing I can look at with the wide receiver coach. The reason why he's Uncle Luke and got in his ears to look at, man, you ain't let these boys play. How you gonna expect these boys to come on the field and be like Restrepo and the other guys, veterans? They gotta see the playing field, not just in practice. They needed game time experience. So I already know what the game being called. Uncle Luke and some of the boys who played are telling him, look, he got a point. We should have been playing more receivers than 4 receivers all year long. So I can understand that. And with Shannon showed us who he was when he had TVD.
Say it.
We got Cam. Cam was an anomaly. Cam was going to thrive whether he was out there at Washington State, where he's at Miami, or when he go to the pro, if he go to a good team. Now, if he go to a team which they always do be trash in that top 10 with no offensive line, then they can make him look like, oh, he just overhyped. But what I'm saying is, without Cam to say, Shannon, you got to think, before this year and before he got Cam, we as fans were saying, not only the defense coordinator got to go, Shannon can go too.
Damn right.
When nobody Wasn't nobody sold on Shannon. What sold us on Shannon was that big blanket called Cam. Cam made all the play calls that were questionable good because he had feet, he had a live arm. All we doing is run. And this is what I don't understand about Mario. I'm with Chris Johnson, all them running by H&M, all them boy bailing out. We don't run sweeps. We are known in Florida with this speed. But you keep trying to bash these running backs up in between these guards and tackle. That's fine, but use the talent that you got. Why would I come here and I'm running a 10-100, but you want me to run through a cracked door every play? I want to stretch my legs and run a sweep, run some zones to the outside.
No creativity in the run game whatsoever. No creativity.
None whatsoever. He had put his stock in that offensive line and said, y'all knock people off the ball. Well, if you got a good defensive coordinator like Syracuse had, and they were stacking the line and were blitzing her, that'll take that away. So I'm just looking at Mario is a CEO, but he's a CEO at work. He is not like Nick Saban. Nick Saban came into Alabama, had their first losing year, made changes, and they were rolling. Mario is still fumbling around with coordinators. He don't know. He being sold on the interview process when he talked to these guys versus on, well, this is what I want to run. I want to run. You need to tell them, can you coach for me a 4-3 defense, cover 2 shell with 4 dominant defensive linemen, and we need to get some run stuffers in here at linebacker. As long as I've been watching Miami from 1985 until now, each one of these coaches, from Snellenberger all the way down, had the package: play 4-3, cover 2 shell, strong on defense. You surround the average quarterbacks that we do have. Only great one we had with Jim Kelly when he went to the NFL. The rest of them, they were just surrounded with great athletes. So you get an average quarterback who can think and say, you just dump it off, and let these athletes make the plays. I'm not seeing this. I agree. Why would I pay $4 million to an injured duck? If you watch Beck when he was at Georgia, every interception he threw, Kirby came, put his hand on his helmet, and was talking real soft to him. Okay, what did you see? No, that's not what we call. If it's not there, throw it out of bounds. He never raised his voice. That let me know then he can't take criticism, and he's soft.
Right.
Yes.
That's not gonna work down here in Miami. You gonna be getting cussed out down there. These fans gonna go off on you going pregame, before the game, halftime, at the end of the game, on Utah. We tired of this. We want a competent quarterback who can make plays. Cam made plays. Chris Ball let him and us down by not having no defense. When have we not had a defense? Man, it's just killing me to see all this talent that we bring in. We can't develop them. We don't put them in the correct schemes. Okay, we brought in, I'm looking at the offensive line, the freshman we brought in, Pancake Huncho. I ain't seen him touch the field. Was he hurt all year?
They say he was hurt.
Okay.
They say he was hurt.
Well, okay. I buy that. If he was hurt, he was hurt. But he's going to have to really step up this year if he ain't hurt and get on this field and show us why you're a 5-star. We need some people on this offensive line. Not just, if you watch the offensive line, they're not really run blockers. They get in the way of the defensive lineman and let the running back make cuts. I'm just used to seeing Cristobal, Mount McKinney. These boys come off the ball and knock people back.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing it. If you truly watch our games, we're not mauling at the point of attack. We're getting in the way and then and forcing the running back to be pick a hole.
I just think it's only one dominant one in the run game. I would say that's Arnez Cooper, and Jalen Rivers was too. I would say those two.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. They're the strength of our team.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to Mario building a coaching staff, he thinks the coaching staff needs to be built strictly on recruiting. Can you work 20 hours a day and can you recruit? That's it. That's what he's thinking. He's not really looking at how good can you teach fundamentals, because you don't see it on the field. We're not seeing it on the defensive side of the ball. We're not seeing the discipline. Look at the receivers that kept getting the penalty at the Pop-Tart Bowl. We're not seeing the guy doing the discipline that we need at critical times of the game. I want Miami to win bad. I really wanted them to win up under Mario. But each year, he just takes a piece out of me and just saying, who's going to be our next coach?
Fair question. And if he don't get it done
Yeah.
going into year 4.
If he don't get it done, I'm just looking at who can we get to come in and be a Miami type, Jimmy Johnson, Butch Davis type coach.
Well,
who can
that would be. Let me tell you something. They wouldn't do that, D, because for whatever reason, the brass at Miami, it's got to be somebody from Miami. Now, Radakovich, I just don't think you can kind of judge. Pay attention to the basketball program and see what's going to happen there and how they pick a coach for the basketball program. And are they going to really go out and try to get the best guy that's available, or are you going to kind of get the soft hire? And I think if Mario doesn't pan out, primetime would be the ultimate, because with primetime, guess what you would get? You're going to stay at top notch with recruiting. I'll give Mario and I'll give the devil his due. The man recruiting, hey, he's amongst the best in the country. Prime going, yeah, but Prime going to recruit as well. But the thing about Prime is a player's coach. And Prime is going to get the best out of you as a player. And Prime is going to probably get the best out of his assistants and let them do their job. So Prime would be the best option. You better get him before that option opens up at Florida State.
And it's going to open up at Florida State because this is going to be his coach last year over there at Florida State. Norvell going to be gone. The only thing that concerns me about Deion comes first. He marketed himself so much that I just want a football coach. I want somebody who's going to come in and do X's and O's and recruit. I don't need the flash in the pan. It's all about me. And don't get me wrong, he's doing a great job out there in Colorado. He can brought them back to life. I think he would do a great job with us. It's just the sideshow stuff that I'm not a fan of coaching. That's just like when he's wanting to go to the Cowboys.
Let me say this though. Everybody's always talking about the Miami culture, right?
Isn't that us though?
Right.
Isn't that Miami culture? Being flashy?
Okay, what coach that we had when we win a national title that was flashy? Certainly not Larry Kofor.
Well, no,
certainly not.
The team was though,
but the team was flashy, and that was a different era. You had no flashy coaches in college back then, but the team was built on flashiness.
I'd rather my players be flashy. I don't have no problem with them being flashing on the field and winning national titles, winning ACC title. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I just don't want the coach to be the one doing all the flash over the place.
But I don't
Let
see
me
how,
ask you something.
how is Prime flashy though. I don't. Go ahead, D.
No. I just wanted to ask I got Galaxy King a question. 6-6 at Colorado with out in Colorado. You don't think that he could do better with the talent that's down in Florida? Him being a Florida guy, you don't think that he will recruit better down in Florida?
And let me add to that.
Absolutely.
Let me add to that as well. He went 9-3 last year at Colorado, one game less than what Mario did at Miami. And Prime ascended the team to 9-3 from the season beginning, whereas Mario descended from 9-0.
And I got another question too, Larry, Frank, and Jay. Do you think that he will hire the best coordinators instead of just getting yes guys that are bow down to him? Don't you think he'll get the best coordinators that's out there?
That's a no-brainer.
I agree. Instead of coordinators that we never heard about, this dude coming in from Minnesota, that's Minnesota. You can look good out there in Minnesota. They're slow out there. That's a slow league. And I want to see what he did against Ohio State. And I don't know if they played Michigan or not, but Michigan was down at the beginning of the year. But I just don't understand why we ain't. This Miami job is a crown jewel in the South. There's no way he shouldn't have the pick of who he wants. He gets the pick, but like Alonzo said, behind closed doors, he don't want to take feedback from us. He wants to do it his way, and his way might not be the correct way.
Hold on, Jay. I want Larry Frank to read a message from Miss Allman. Larry Frank, what did Miss Allman just put?
Miss Allman, let me tell you something. Miss Allman just hit a home run. Check this out, Jay. It says Mario can't find his own ass with both hands on game day. That's why I don't see Mario winning shit here. I'm tired of all excuses for Mario's mediocrity. He was mediocre before he was hired. That is 100% facts.
Couldn't have said it no
Facts.
You talk, baby.
Fact.
Miss Allman.
I agree with her 100%. What else can he do after this year? You've changed defensive coordinator. You hire defensive back. They're gonna have to look at him and say, "Okay, Mario, we've gave you money, we've gave you coaching. What's missing? You tell us what's missing. We've done everything that you've asked. What is missing?"
Yep.
Right.
So
that's true.
I'm just so frustrated. That we're letting teams like Georgia Tech beat us, Syracuse beat us. These are doormats, perennial doormats in my eyes that we've always beaten. And we're now trying to outscore people. We ain't trying to stop nobody. We're just saying whoever got the ball in their hand last wins. What that format is backwards. Miami was built on defense. We don't want to play defense. We've caught up in the culture of let's outscore everybody. Yeah. Well, everybody can score, but you got to make a defense. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles. They won with bullet ball up front with four people putting pressure on the whole game. We used to be like that. And he was here when we were dominant like that. Why can't he listen to the alumni who played with him and before him and say, "Look at man, you need to put all your stock in this defense. First, you could be good on offense, but you need to be great on defense." And I'm not seeing that in my mind.
It had one of our great front four wanting to come here, but I told him he wanted them to work 20 hours a day.
Right.
Is that who in their right mind gonna work on 4 hours sleep, man? It's just because you got sleep in a sleeping disease. That don't mean we got it.
I believe he just told him that because he didn't want him to come. I just don't think
he didn't want him to.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Jay? I just think he told him that because he didn't want him to come. He didn't want that person.
He didn't want him to come.
Right.
He didn't want him to come Because he see how he acting up in Colorado. He said, no, I want our coaching staff to be buttoned up. I want us to be this, not flamboyant. And I know I wouldn't be able to control Warren if he get here because he might whoop me in front of these players. But I ain't gonna hold y'all guys again. Great show. I would get my email in because I don't want to miss y'all show. Y'all doing a great job.
Thank you, brother. I'm gonna put it back up for everybody too. And I'm seeing everybody that's sending me your emails. I do see them. Keep sending them in because we're gonna be sending out the mass emails and let you guys know. Like I said, YouTube trying to hold us up, but we're gonna keep on going, man. We appreciate you, Jay, like always, brother. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. Much love to
you. Here, bro. Love y'all. Y'all take it easy and be safe.
All right, you have a great weekend.
Yes, sir.
Later. All righty.
It's you talk, baby.
We ask that you send your email addresses to the email on the screen. UTalkSportsShow@gmail.com. Before Jay called, man, yeah, man, we was talking about, man, shout out to our brother, man, Nevin Shapiro, man. Yeah, I got a lot of hate, man. A lot of people, most people loved the show than they did hate it, but we did have a couple of naysayers. They had a little something to say, man, but my thing was, man, you wasn't crying when we was winning, when he was doing what he was doing back then, man, helping the program, man. All of a sudden now, he's the so-called bad guy, and everybody want to talk about what he did. Damn all that, man. Shout out to my brother, man, Nevin. You already know what it is, but I love you, man. What's up with it, Frank? I just wanted to get that out the way.
I got some feedback not long after the Nevin Shapiro show, and a lot of the feedback that I got was people saying, you know, don't fall for the hype, and you know, he can't be trusted, and he's a snake in the grass, and to those people, I will say, well, just pretty much echo your sentiments as well. You wasn't saying all of that when he was helping finance what was the greatest team in college football history. And, you know, y'all quick to talk about, you know, you don't want him around the program, but NIL is legal now. And if his personal situation has been eradicated and everything is good to go and he can legally do what everybody else is doing and it can help Miami win, what's your goddamn problem? You know,
that part.
My thing is, you got people talking about Nevin is not genuine when half of these goddamn fans ain't genuine, because a lot of these fans up here,
it's you talk, baby.
Two sides. They play two different sides. Okay. On one side, they act like they want one thing and they see one thing and they want all of this to happen. And then on the other side, they go with the narrative. You even got some of the fans that play two sides to the point where they make you think that, here's my thing. I feel like this. If y'all say y'all rock with us, but then turn around and say that people are naive to believe Nevin, guess what? This man over here believe what Nevin had to say. I believe what Nevin had to say. So don't say that you good with us and you cool with us and everything is 100 with us, and that, hey, man, it's all good with us, but then flip and say that people that believe Nevin are naive. What you think, we dumb?
Right.
Just come out and say what you got to say about us.
Right.
Don't throw no shade.
Right. Because we don't care. We don't care.
We grown men over here, man. Just say what you got to say and say, man, you know what? Y'all shouldn't rock with this dude. Don't play two sides of the coin now. Now you see, now when you do stuff like that, your integrity goes out the window, and you go from being one of the people, you know, people that we rock with to people that, okay, we're gonna push you off to the side now. Don't do that.
Here's what it is. Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Shout out, Miss Katie, man. We appreciate you, man. We love all of our callers, all of our members, man. Double A, I just got the donation, man. Shout out to Antonio Abner, man. That's one of our subscribers, man. One of our day ones, man. Shout out to him and his lovely wife, man. We appreciate you guys. Also, too, man, I want to switch gears too, man. John Ruiz makes Nevin look like a saint.
Facts.
Come on with it.
Facts.
Hey, we love him. We love him too. Love and peace, man. We love him too. Exactly. We get some of them that sneak in the chat every now and then, man. They send them over here our way. to try to hate. We know what's going on, man. You know, we talk to a lot of guys, man. So, hey, shout out to AO too, man. Shout out to AO.
Yeah.
That's our boy too, man. Shout out to AO. I want to ask you what you know. You know, we've been gone for a while. What was your thoughts on the Super Bowl? Because the halftime show, you know, because I didn't like it. And you know what you sent me? You know, I reposted it, and man, they got like over 1,000 views, bro. And boy, I had a lot of people that was mad because I reposted what you sent me. But I'm with the dude. How you gonna have a Super Bowl, Larry Frank, in New Orleans, and we ain't getting to see none of the New Orleans guys that we grew up on, like a Lil Wayne, like a Juvie, like a Master P. I was with the guy 100%, and then we had all of these naysayers. They want to tell us that we ain't woke enough, but yet I see Kendrick Lamar still dog, and I can't stand Drake. I don't like Drake, but we see Kendrick Lamar dissing a guy. I got lost in the message when he's still dissing the guy that he been dissing for the last 2 years, Larry Frank. And then you got Serena Williams looking like Sammy Sosa in the face, bleach skiing up there, crip walking. I want to know what was the message in that, Frankie dog. Talk to me.
No. So Serena Williams looking like the Dikembe Mutombo in the face, first of all. But let me tell you something.
Mean mugging the camera.
Mean mugging the camera and all of that, like crip walking and all. Let me tell you something. That whole Super Bowl halftime show was a farce. I'm seeing all of these people around here trying to talking about, well, y'all missed the message, and it ain't about entertainment. Let me tell you something, okay? If you are truly into the message, as far as
Mr. Frazier. Okay, Mr. Frazier. Whatever you say.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
get on that
Okay.
after. I'll get on that after. If you're truly into the message of what Kendrick Lamar was trying to say, then guess what? You should be trying to get that message on more than just the halftime stage of the Super Bowl. You should be seeking out that kind of message every day. It's like I said before. If you do not know who 19 Keys is or listen to this dude 19 Keys, but at the same time you want to get up here and get on people talking about they not in tune with their blackness or whatever because they didn't like what Kendrick Lamar did. Kendrick Lamar was, let me tell you something, that was a clown show. I'm going to say it. That was a clown show for the Super Bowl. That was disrespect. Wayne, the Cash Money Click, you could have went with No Limit. You could have went with Southern University Band. You could have had a mixture. That was a clown show. And at the end of the day, I got news for you. Last year when the Super Bowl was in LA, you had Dre and Snoop running hits that was old, almost 30 years old, singing G Thing and everything else. You had that. You had all of that. They represented for the area. So you mean to tell me you couldn't represent with Wayne and Cash Money? And you gonna tell me that I'm seeing people talking about you just don't get the no, I get the message. The problem is the Super Bowl halftime show is for entertainment. I'm not watching the Super Bowl halftime show to be giving a message and instructed on blackness. And at the end of the day, when you're gonna get up here and still keep a beef going with Drake, a beef that you won because one, you brought home 5 Grammys the week before. 2, you were gifted the presence of performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. And 3, you already won the beef. Why are you still beefing with this translucent bastard?
For 2 years, bro. For 2 years. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. Listen. Hey, listen, man. It's been real tonight, Larry Frank. I mean, I don't know if you got anything else to say, man, but yeah, man, it's 2 hours, bro. We've been going, bro, and it's been good to be back, man. But yeah, I got some things I got to do tomorrow, man. Larry Frank, let's get out of here, man. We want to tell everybody thank you, man, for tuning in tonight. I'm gonna let you do your outro, man. We just had a couple of things, those things we wanted to say before we got here. So talk to us, Frank.
As always, man, you know, it feels good to get back up here, you know, talking to Lil Canes football and just, you know, chiming in the sports and all of that.
Oh, hold on, not to cut y'all. You wanted to address Aaron Frazier real quick to something. Did you say Mr. Frazier?
Yeah.
Mr. Frazier.
Shouts out to Mr. Frazier. Yeah. You know, he says right here, Nevin is a con artist. He stole almost $1 billion. I take his words with a grain of salt. He wasn't responsible for the 2001 team. Well, Mr. Frazier, let me say this much. You're up here talking about he stole almost $1 billion. Well, you know, that is nothing related to football. I'm not going to comment on that. Whatever happened with that worked itself out. It is what it is in that regard. So we're not going to comment on that. As far as him not being responsible for the 2001 team, guess what? He gifted a lot of players
I think we lost Frank.
In the day before.
Oh,
So at the end of the day, guess what? Nevin wasn't doing nothing no different than what y'all want to be done for these players right now. So I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you this. You can call him what you want, say what you want, but Nevin loves Miami. Hey, whatever happened, if some mistakes were made, guess what? He owned up to his mistakes. He served his time. He paid his debt to society. At the same time, it's always going to be people to say stuff like this. That's just like the Michael Vick situation. Michael Vick is now the head coach at Norfolk State, but you still got people manning up in arms talking about what happened with them dogs. He did his 2 years in federal prison. He did his time. Can people right their wrongs, go through the justice system, and not still be judged? So at the end of the day, if you don't rock with Nevin, that's cool. No disrespect. You do what you think. But at the end of the day, some of us, we don't have a problem with Nevin, and two of them are right here.
Yeah, because we flawed. We flawed just like the average man, just like anybody else, man. Everybody done made mistakes, man. So shout out to Nevin, man. Love you, brother. You already know what it is over here, man.
Much love.
Go ahead and give your departing words, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and continue. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want to address that.
Nah, you good. Just hey, man, it's feel great to be back on here talking a little Canes football and just overall sports in general, interacting with our Utah family. You know, like I said, Monday night, man, chime in. We talking about cutting people off. I think that's a conversation that applies to everybody that's here. So, you know, we just trying to expand the channel. And I do believe Shy is going to have an actual email that's specified for the Real Talk show. We'll put that email up so that we can, you know, send out the reminders from that thing there and have correspondence for that, you know, because
and you got to do that as well. You got to get yours.
Yeah. We're trying to get everything, you know, to where we can market everything. So, but now, man, join us Monday night. We're gonna have some good conversation, interaction, and all of that. We're gonna have the link where you can get in here, and everybody have a safe weekend, man. I know it's cold most of the country. I mean, it's cold down here in Louisiana, and Devin sit down there in Florida. You know, Devin looking like a black Eskimo.
Right. I'm home, y'all, and I was telling everybody, man, it's cold down here. I just came down, man, from home in Atlanta, man. I'm back home for the weekend. And I'm like, man, it's just as cold as it is in Atlanta down here, man. It's crazy, bro. So definitely, man, like Larry Frank say, we appreciate everybody. Thank you guys. I know it's been a while. We're gonna try to come back now every 2 weeks. Yeah, definitely, man. Support Real Talk. That's my brother Larry Frank Jr. His show, and he's hosting that with our sister, Miss Shy Blue. She's the co-host, man. Great show, great content. I want you guys to tune in. I'm gonna be in there tomorrow. Definitely, I'm there every week, but I'm definitely gonna be there. Monday to check the show out, man, because y'all gonna love this topic, man. Like he say, everybody can relate to this, man. So we're gonna keep the dialogue open, man, and we're gonna have a good time. And definitely on that show as well, we're gonna start doing. If you want to participate, put your emails. I'm begging you guys, man, because we're gonna be giving out prizes. Put your emails right here. Send them to utalksportshow@gmail.com because we want you guys to come on. We're going to be playing game shows where we're just going to ask sports-related questions. They'll tell you what the topics are, and we're just going to have fun with it. Whoever wins, we're going to give away prizes. So join, man. You know, let's grow the show. Let's have fun. You know, we like to laugh, and we don't take stuff serious over here at U-Talk, man. We talk football. We talk in U-Talk sports. And whenever we on our other stuff, man, we having fun with Real Talk, man. So tune in, man. Thank you for your support. Continue to support. And we love all of you guys. So y'all know how we start every show. And y'all know how we end every show. It ain't no us. Without you, baby.
Without you, baby.
And we are out. This email, please send your emails to this email that's on the screen. Please send us your email addresses so that you can get discounts on merchandise as well. Shout out to Lord Bernard. Shout out to my partner, man, Joseph Bernard, man. We got a lot of customized hoodies that we're doing. You're gonna see a new clothing line coming pretty soon, man. So we appreciate all the support, man. Thank you guys. Love y'all. Y'all already know what it is over here. It's Utah. Take care. Bring it down.
It's U-Talk, baby.
Of the night, I got trouble. Shout out to Mr. Magic. And shout out
Yeah, tell him to sit there, dog.